There are some theological issues that I think we need to think deeply about when we read N.T. Wright's books and when we understand his views on justification by faith. And one specific issue is it's not entirely clear how N.T. Wright thinks becoming a Christian is distinct from being declared to be a member of God. So sometimes he talks about justification as a declaration that we belong to the people of God, but then he speaks specifically that it's not about becoming a Christian. So there is a strange discrepancy there that I'm not sure how he resolves. Second, N.T. Wright reacts to an individualistic reading of justification by faith. So he constantly emphasizes that it's not about how an individual is saved. It's not about will I go to heaven when I die, but it's about belonging to the covenant people of God. So he tries to contrast an emphasis that he thinks was there in earlier exegesis, but he emphasizes that so much that it definitely downplays the emphasis on the individual. And I think both are there in the New Testament. So both the individual element and the corporate element. But when you read N.T. Wright, the corporate element is so overemphasized that the individual element is downplayed. And let me mention a third example of a theological problem, and it has to do with how the cross of Christ is the basis of how we are justified, because he clearly makes a connection there in his writings. He even believes in some kind of substitutionary atonement, even a penal substitutionary atonement, but he seems to be denying consistently that it is an imputation. Although sometimes it gets confusing, but there seems to be a consistency there that he doesn't want to interpret that as an imputation of righteousness. So students of N.T. Wright's New Perspective remain somewhat puzzled as to how is the cross of Christ the basis for our justification. The Reformational traditional understanding would be that Christ received our punishment on the cross, so God imputed our sins to Christ, and his righteousness was imputed to us. That's not so clear in N.T. Wright's theology.